focus on opening up the heart. I am doing shorter videos, so feel free to take time to warm up. Maybe do one of the other classes. There's some short ones that are great warm-ups, or do your own personal one. Wall space is going to be handy tonight. We will have the option to invert. That being said, if you can do it in the center of the room, that's fine. Sometimes it's nice to have the wall space just to, you know, play with where you're at. All right, come to hero's position. You can sit up on a blanket or a block. We're going to bring our knees hip distance, and the calves will slide out to the side, and we're going to sit down between our heels. We want the heels towards the outside of our hips. Now feel free again to elevate. This is too much for the quadriceps. Take your strap or dish towel, and we'll bring our arms wide to begin. We're just loosening up the shoulders. So think of it as flossing. Deep breath in. As we exhale, we'll come up and over. We don't want to lock out the elbows. We'll come back through. So if that is very easy, you're going to bring your hands in. We'll just do a few more like that. Again, moving through. You can always keep your buckle close to your hand. That way it's not swinging. As you move through, again, walking the hands closer together. Without locking the arms. Let's do 3 more. It's all about finding that edge, not going past it. Last one. All right, very good. Release your strap, come on up. We'll take a moment, just paddle out the feet. All right, have the blocks towards the front of your mat. We'll come right into our downward facing dog. Tucking the toes, lift the hips. Take this time to maybe pedal, bending the knees. We want to resist the floor, pushing each knuckle into the mat. Then quiet the legs. Bring your hands wide, grabbing the edges of your mat. And we're drawing the chest towards the floor, trying to reach the forehead towards the mat. Sits bones to the sky. You can soften your knees, really lifting the belly. Slowly release. Bring the hands back shoulder distance. Look to the front of the mat. Let's bring our feet forward to the top. Inhales length. Exhales a forward fold. Press through the feet. Rise up to stand. Hands come to heart center. Samasthiti. Warming up with our sun salutations. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Remember, this is your practice. Listen to your body. Let's come all the way down to the floor. Cobra pose. Slide the hands back top so the feet stay on the floor. Gaze is off the tip of the nose. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Just 3 breaths here. Look to the front of the mat. Let's bring our feet to our hands. Stepping, hopping, floating. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Press through the feet. Rise all the way to stand. Hands come through heart center. Right into your forward fold. Inhale, length. Exhale, step back, hop back. Plank pose. Chaturanga. This time up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog is where we're going to meet. 3 breaths. Look to the front of the mat. Let's bring our feet to our hands. Step, hop, or float. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Spiral those inner thighs. Press through the feet. Rise all the way up. Hands all the way through heart center. Back into your fold. Lifting halfway. Step back, hop back, float back. Chaturanga. Resist the floor. Keep the gaze up if that's okay. Then begin to float that right leg. Lift your hips, engage the core. Float the right leg behind you, wild thing. Breathe here, lift up a little higher, reach towards the front of the mat. Beautiful, right arm goes high. Float that right leg with control. Step the right foot forward, left knee drops to the mat. Take your blocks, slide them in line with your hips. Lower the pubic bone towards the floor, and the heart spirals up, hands push into the block. Breathe here. Support your lower back by engaging the core. Beautiful, 3, 2, and 1. Release, plant the hands, step it back, plank pose. Find your way to down dog, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Rock to the pinky edge of your right foot, Vashisthasana. Left arm goes high. Start to float that left leg. Step it back, wild thing. Reach, reach, reach. Lift the hips. Breathe here. Extend the left arm. Start to float that left leg again. Step it forward, come into your lunge, right knee drops. Hands to the block. Push your hands in, resist the block, resist the floor. Lift here, spiral. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Move the blocks out of the way, plant the hands, step it back. Plank pose, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Pushing the floor away. Shoulders on the back, armpits in. Look to the front of the mat, soften the knees, step, hop, or float. Bringing your feet to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Press through the feet, rise all the way to stand. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti to heat. Right, if you're right at the front of your mat, you're going to step back just to give yourself some space. We'll come into our chair pose, Utkatasana. Triceps forward. Sit deeper into your chair, lifting your heart. Sit down a little deeper, lift your heart a little higher. Breathe here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift onto the balls of your feet. Start to lower. With control, knees will come down to the mat. Feel free to pad your knees. You can use your blanket if you need to. Fold your mat over. All right, from here, toes are tucked. We're going to sweep our arms high, hips forward, and then over to the right. Arms come up, right arm reaches left hand to your left heel. Let's switch directions. Arm sweep, take it up, left arm to the sky, right hand, right heel. Breathe here. Release. Plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Don't go anywhere. Lower onto your right forearm. Lower onto your left forearm. Elbows pull in. Coming into your forearm plank. Breathe here. 10, 9, 8, big happy thought, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't get too excited. Walk it in. Dolphin pose. Maybe you come onto the tippy toes. Breathe here. Shoulders on the back. Neck is long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Right hand where your right elbow was. Left hand where your left elbow was. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Deep breath here. Right leg goes high to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Stay here or go for your flip dog. Walk the feet in. If you're getting comfortable in your flip dog, you might even go into your full wheel. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. come back. Right hand to the mat. Right leg goes high. Step it forward. Right foot, right hand. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Arms high. Situate your legs, and then we're going to reach up. Straighten both legs. As we exhale, hands to the side, soften the legs. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Stay here. Press the left thigh back. Sweep those arms high. 3, 2, and 1. Press into your right leg. Step up, airplane pose. Shoulders together, core supporting you. Soften your standing leg. Now imagine airplane hitting turbulence. Start to rotate to the left side. Breathe here. Step it back. Warrior number 2. I'm going to turn around just so I can face you. All right, we're in our warrior 2. Right leg is forward. Sit a little deeper. Shoulders are down. Neck is long. Flip your front palm. As you trace the ceiling, right arm reaches up, left arm draws down the back leg. Beautiful. Straighten Trikonasana. Right hand to the shin, to the floor, or your block. Revolve the heart open. All right, left hand stays high, or you can bring it to your waist. Setting up for our half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Soften your right leg, slide the hand forward, and left leg starts to lift. Revolve the heart, open up here. Left arm goes to the sky, and then extend it overhead, reaching, shoulder stays on the back. Deep breath in. As you exhale, pulse. Elbow and knee, reach long. Elbow and knee, left elbow, left knee. 2 more. Last one. Hold here, open up the chest. Bring your left hand to your ankle. Draw the knee back, coming into Chakrasana. 3, 2, 1. Release with control. Left hand down, square those hips, standing splits. 3, 2, 1. Soften your right leg. Step it back. We're in that lunge again. Set yourself up. Knees over the ankle. Arms come up high. This time elbows bend. Reach behind the back. Spiraling the chest open. 3, 2, and 1. Release. We'll make our way to downward facing dog. I'm just going to spin back around. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Shoulders on the back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Left leg goes high. Bending the knees, stacking the hips. This might be where you stay. Reaching the toes over, keeping the right side lifting. Maybe you flip your dog. Choice is yours. 3, 2, and 1. Come on back. Step the left foot forward. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Now set your legs up. So we think train tracks here. Soften your back leg. And then we're going to inhale, reaching, straightening both legs. Exhale, we bend. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to pause here. Straighten the leg, reach it up. Maybe you go up and back. Breathe. 3, engage the core. 2, 1. Sweep those arms behind your shoulder blades together. Press into your left leg. Rising up, airplane pose. From here, soften your standing leg. Rotate your chest to the right. Challenge your balance. Step it back. Warrior number 2. Sit a little lower. Shoulders are down. Spread those fingers. Beautiful. Flip the front palm. Tracing the ceiling. Reverse your warrior. Trikonasana, straighten your left leg. Equal length. We want to get as much length as we can through our spine. Just the same in our back bends. Revolve the heart. Setting up for your side half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. You can have your right hand on your waist. You can keep it extended. Soften your standing leg. Slide the left hand forward. Revolve your chest. From here, we're going to sweep that right arm overhead and then pulsing elbow, knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow, knee. Reach it long. Elbow and knee. Last one. Draw it in. From here, reach the right hand back, grab your ankle, and then revolve through. Draw the foot away from the body. Nice job. 3, 2, no slingshotting, with control. Slow release. Right hand to the floor. Standing split. Square those hips. Reach the toes. Breathe here. 3, 2, and 1. Soften your standing leg. Step it back. Right knee to the mat. Set your stance up as much as you for the best of your body. Feel free to pad that knee if you need to. As we inhale, arms high, elbows bend, reach up, open up the chest. Imagine you're curling your upper back over one of those big yoga balls. 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands to the mat. We're going to meet in our plank pose. Don't go anywhere. Hold here. Breathing all the way onto your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Untuck the toes. Reach your right hand towards your right ankle. Left hand, left ankle. If the knees went wide, bring your feet back together. Upward facing bow. Lifting here. Shoulder blades together, gazes off the tip of the nose. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Nice job. Bring the hands to the mat, forearms to the floor. Look forward, tuck your toes, lift your belly, lift your thighs. Forearm plank. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it in. Choice to stay here. Choice to work little hops. Maybe you come up. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come onto your forearms. And then right hand where the right elbow was. Left hand where the left elbow was. Drop back. Downward facing dog. Look to the front of the mat. Soften your knees. Hop through to a kneeling position. Setting up for your camel pose. Feel free to have your toes tucked. Again, you can pad your knees if that feels better for your body. We'll do a series of 3 camels. Feel free to go right arm, left arm, and then maybe both. All right, hands can be pointing up. They can be pointing down. You can reach for those heels. I'm going to go first one, right arm to the sky. Hips forward, right arm goes high. Then I'm going to slowly walk my hand down towards my left foot, left hand. Breathe here. Hips forward, create a natural curve to your spine, no crunching in the back. 2, and 1. Come on out. Come to a kneeling position. Palms face down to ground your energy. Maybe close the eyes. So if you're seeing stars, you didn't breathe enough. Right? Heart openers are very exciting. It's like, think of first love. All right, let's get into round 2. Tuck the toes, if that's in your practice. If feet are flat, there you go. Left arm goes high. Reach your right arm towards your right heel, and hips are moving forward. We're squaring our chest towards the ceiling. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Come on down, nice and slow. Palms face down, hands to the thighs. We'll hold this last one a little bit longer. So you pick your favorite one. If you want to alternate the arms again, I'll let you know when to switch. When you're ready, Ustrasana camel pose. All right, hips forward. Taking your variation, I'm going to go both hands to my heels. I'm drawing the hips forward, breathing. Shoulder blades draw together. Maybe the head falls back if that's okay with your neck. Remember your breath. If you're doing one arm up, switch sides. Maybe you untuck the toes, hips forward. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Nice job. All right, tuck the toes. Bring your hands to your lap, palms face down. Find one point to gaze. Feel free to use your blocks to support you, or maybe you're going to challenge your balance. With those toes tucked, engage the core. See if maybe you can lift the knees. From here, see if you can come back into your chair pose. Utkatasana. Sit lower, lift the heart higher. Nice job. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Forward fold. Soften your knees. Grab opposite elbows. So we'll go for a ragdoll. The counter pose to back bends are forward folds, but we don't want to go too extreme if we've been doing a lot of back bends. Just need to ease into it. Sway it out. Find down dog, which is, I find it's a nice way to re-lengthen the spine. So let's soften our knees. We'll walk ourselves back to our downward facing dog. Shoulders on the back. Look forward. Come all the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make a pillow, rest one side of your face. And sway those legs behind you if that feels good. Now you want to make sure that you don't have anything in your way, any props. And if upward facing bow doesn't feel good on your hips, feel free to, again, pad what you need to pad. Upward facing bow, reach for your right ankle, reach for your left ankle. Now we've been here before. You should find a little bit more space. As we inhale, we're going to lift our hearts, lift our legs, breathe. And then from here, rock onto the right side. Shoulder blades together. Come back to center. Over to the left. Back to center. Lift again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Release. Make a pillow. Let your forehead come to your hands. Sway those hips if it feels good. All right. Undo the hands. Walk yourself back up. All right. This is where our wall is going to come in handy again. If you have full wheel in your practice, you don't need the wall. If you have your blocks, I'm just going to slide this stuff out of the way. If you have your blocks, bring your mat closer to the wall. And we're going to set our blocks up at angles. Okay? About shoulder distance apart. And then we're going to come onto our backs. All right, from here. On your backs, you're going to bring your blocks. And then you'll be able to decide if you need to go a little wider. I have to go a little bit wider here. All right, walk the feet in. We want to firmly plant those feet onto the floor. We're going to press our hands into the block. Lift up your head, come onto the crown of the head. Now draw the elbows back in towards one another, and then from here, push up to the sky. Press evenly into the feet. With control, lower, tuck your chin, come onto the top of the head, and then lower down. Nice job. Release. Bring your hands to your waist, and just let the knees slide side to side. I know the first thing that you want to do is pull your knees into the chest. We actually don't want to do that, because again, it's too extreme to go from having the legs down and up. All right, so you might stay there, working with the wall, if that's calling to you. If you have full wheel in your practice, then you're going to bring the hands along the sides of the head, press the feet into the floor. Again, we're lifting with our legs. Push the floor away, come onto the top of the head, elbows in. Now check the placement of the hands, make sure they're in line, and then push the floor away, lifting the heart. Feel free to walk the feet in. Really open up that chest. Breathe here, draw the chest through. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Take a moment, let the arms come along the sides, and the knees sway side to side. All right. We have just one more. When you're ready. And if you're like, you know what, Jade, I really can't do any more wheels or against the wall, bridge pose is a great alternative. But you know, if you challenge yourself, right? When we were kids, we never overthought things. We'd all pop into this. All right, elbows in. Come to the crown of your head. Push the feet into the floor. From here, elbows in. Resist. Lift, 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 lift. Walk your feet in. Press evenly here. Okay, weight goes into your left foot. Right leg goes high. Spread those toes. 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Right foot down. Left leg to the sky. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower one down. Tuck that chin. Sway the legs side to side. Great work. All right, now we're going to come up. I'm just going to remove that. All right. So from here, we're going to take our legs wide. Bring your hands behind you. Lift your hips. So slowing down, pulling down with a forward fold. Paschimottanasana might be a little too intense right now. So with the legs further apart, maybe you bring a block to support your forehead. Flat back, sits bones down, fold here. Walk it out. Nice job. Bring the hands underneath the thighs. All right, we'll extend our left leg. Right knee can stay up. You can keep your foot to the inside of that left leg. Maybe it crosses. Maybe you bring that left heel in. We are more concerned about the hip bones staying, or the sits bones pressing into the mat than how deep you can go with your legs. So be okay with where you are, right? All right, left arm goes high. It's a rotation and a twist over to the right. through center. Extend your right leg, left knee into the chest. This might be where you stay. You might cross, you might bring that heel in, but if you're not feeling supported, go back to a place where you're going to find support. Make sure that right leg, the toes are flexed. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, twist to the left. Release. And let's go wide with the legs again. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, flat back. Lock it in. All right, we will find our way to Shavasana. Once you find your relaxation pose, let the legs fall open. Let the head be heavy. Let your lips part. Let your eyes close.